Warning, the following program contains content communists will find offensive. Good.
How do we fight back? I get that question a lot. Well, to be honest, I answer that question a lot on my TV show, my radio show, but let's have a talk about it. How do we fight back? Because the right, to its credit, the right is finally starting to realize what we've been doing against the communists has not worked. It's not working. We are losing. We are now surrounded. And let's just acknowledge this real quickly before we get into cancel culture and how we take that on and what we're supposed to do. We are surrounded. Now, you can say this to yourself, maybe say it to your friends, maybe you say it to your family members, maybe you say, we're going to sign the majority. We got the numbers. Stop with that. Yes, there are tens of millions of Americans who think exactly like you think. They control every single cultural institution now. We are surrounded. And while I do believe we can see victory in the end, don't you dare make this mistake of thinking, we're going to have a good midterm and then it's on. Oh, we have so much more work to do than Congress and the presidency. We have a million miles to go. As I have said before, and I will keep saying it again, this sounds like bad news. It's actually good news. You will never be alive to see final victory over the American communists. I don't care how old you are. I know we have a bunch of kids who watch the show, a bunch of older folks who watch the show. It's taken them 100 years to get here. It will take us at least 100 to get it back. Now, that's not bad news. That's good news. Put final victory out of your mind. You have to learn to love the fight. You have to learn to love the struggle. I love the struggle. I'm enjoying myself. Find a way to enjoy it. Now, let's talk about fighting back and what fighting back looks like. Because for years, this is what the right has done. This is how we lost the culture. For years, I want you to picture this. I want you to picture your favorite car. Maybe it's the car you have now. Maybe you had some special one that meant a lot to you when you were a kid. But I want you to picture your favorite car, all right? You got it? All right, you're standing there by your favorite car. And there are 3 people around your car. And all 3 of them have in their hand some lighter fluid and a lighter. And they're all wanting to burn your car. This is what the right has done for years. Run up to the first guy who's trying to light the car on fire and say, no. Maybe slap the lighter out of his hand. And then run over to the second guy and say, no, quit that, stop, no. And then run over to the third guy, no. How's that going to end eventually, if that's what you do? My car's going up in flames. It just is. You didn't push anyone back. You didn't get anyone away. You didn't gain any ground. You looked really, really nonviolent and nice. No, guys. Look nice. It looked very, your values are incredible. Boy, very, very principled, very admirable. And yet your car is still on fire. You have to run up to the first one and sock him in the face so he doesn't get up. And then you run up to the second one and sock him in the face so he never gets up. And then run up to the third one and sock him in the face so he never gets up. And then you know what you do? You get in your unburnt car and you drive away. That's how you have to fight the game now. That's how you have to play. That's how you fight against cancel culture. Forever, the right has done this with cancel culture. No, I hate cancel culture. Don't let them do it. No. Oh, dang. They got another one. Oh, okay. Well, no more though. Okay, guys, it's really bad. Are we done with it? No. Oh, they got another one. Dang. For some reason, years and years and years of the right saying no has not woken up the communists to how evil they are. And it's funny how that worked. The communists never once, not one of them, ever woke up one morning and said, silencing my enemies, costing them their jobs, ruining their lives. I'm looking at how the right has said no, and I feel bad now. I'm changing my ways. Not once has the communist ever said that. But you can find examples of people on the left or formerly on the left who will step up and whine about cancel culture. Why? When did they do that? What would prompt them to do that? When the knock comes on their door, when the wolves show up. As soon as they start getting canceled for something they said that was wrong, then all of a sudden they wake up. Now that has to serve as a lesson to you, a lesson to me, a lesson to all of us. Stop shunning cancel culture. You hate cancel culture? Good, so do I. It sucks, terrible. Okay? Learn to embrace it. Learn to play the game. The communist doesn't fear you saying no. The communist most definitely does not admire your virtue. The communist only understands fear. Until you make him afraid to cancel you, he's never going to stop canceling you. If you're mad about cancel culture, go find the person, usually a journalist somewhere, canceling someone you don't like, and cancel them. Get them fired. Go after their advertisers. Do all the things to them they're doing to someone else. Oh, that's vengeful. We should turn the other cheek. I'm so sick of that Americanized, whiny version of Christianity that's not even real. No, you better fight them off, or just let them burn the daggone car. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.